Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the very first super special, awesome, super secret patriarchal council of trying to keep women down. I am your host, the Psychological Cynic. Alright, before we start off, a brief announcement. We found the lair of Big Red, aka Oh My God, Kill It With Fire, and we've sent a special team of MGTOW led by the glorious Goodfella and the infamous Men Are People to extract her and place her in quarantine. Unfortunately, we haven't heard back from them in over a week. But we all know how Men Are People likes to troll for no reason, and Goodfella has to get back to the EU to mock more of the double standards that the Western world places on men. So it is in the opinion of this chairman that there is no need to worry. So, first order of business. The MGTOW drama is over. Yes, there will be a reunification between all camps at last. And it shall now be decreed by me, as I am obviously the sole voice of the MGTOW movement, and anyone who disagrees is a separatist, because fuck you, that's why, that nobody shall ever speak of this again. Put your hand down, Mikey shrugged. You and your speaking of narwhals and using more logical reasonings to believe that the world could be a better place through libertarian principles like treating people as adults who are capable of making their own decisions. Lawlessness, I tell you! You too, Sargon of Akkad. You may be great at sarcasm and pointing out the philosophical differences and overreactions of feminists, but you too have libertarian ideologies. I'm looking at you. Now then, the second order of business. The kitchen, and how to put women back into it. Now, my first suggestion would be to take away their shoes and always leave them pregnant. Now, Spetsnaz, I'm very aware of the risks of child support and the statistics of women having a child with a man who isn't her partner. Yes. What we must do is use our magical powers of patriarchal oppression that we share with the men in government to convince them to repeal such laws and make it mandatory for all children to receive DNA tests before child support can be awarded. Huh? I'm sorry, Felix? Do away with child support in general and leave women with children anyway? Yeah, why not? We're the super special awesome society of the patriarchy. We can do anything, because penis. Alright, third order of business. God made a decree. Now, stay with me on this M the Atheist and many others who may be part of that whole atheist nonsense. If we can convince women that they will be punished if they disobey their master, husband, with everlasting hellfire, we would be able to wrangle our once powerful hold on them once again. Ever since feminism regained its foothold in the last century, women have become quote-unquote independent. I assure you, a plan is in motion as we speak in order to deal with the feminist threat. If you have any questions, feel free to ask Sandman, who I have so generously placed in command of Operation Patriarchal Reoppression. When it comes to pointing out the shortcomings of the Western woman, very few rival his quantity of videos. Fourth order of business. Appointment of patriarchal priests. In order to become a priest, you will need to speak to the original priest, Six Senses. You will need to do an interview on his podcast, as it is one of the 7 trials and tribulations. But so long as you bring your magical patriarchal stick of female oppression, you might be able to skip a few of them. Alright. Fifth order of business. Male privilege. Alright, guys. Not gonna lie, some people have been neglecting the due privilege that we as men are owed. Take Sexy MGTOW for example. His college escapades are incontrovertible proof that our ranks have been infiltrated and our enemies mean to make us equal, or dare I say, second-class citizens to women. This must be stopped at all costs. The Oak Shard, you're rather articulate in your logical reasonings and anecdotes. See to it that this issue is resolved. Alright, everyman. The sixth and final order of business. Happy living. Now, and God forbid, should this happen, should our efforts to round in women and put them back under the boot of patriarchy fail, I would like to point all eyes to both Vention 1 MGTOW and Raging Golden Eagle and how they conduct their lives, living happily, debt-free, and with little toxic influences from women as possible. Huh? Oh, yes, yes, thank you, Raging Golden Eagle. And the influence of toxic men as well. Wait, is that why you haven't gotten back to me about meeting up for another drink? Huh? Oh, I didn't? Oh, right, right. Yeah, we need to meet up for another get-together. Good times. All right, thank you everybody for coming. Great meeting as always. Refreshments will be served in the Chamber of Depressed Vaginas. That cynical cynicism should be doing a commentary on some chubby bartending mangina right after Razorblade Candy 2 and Bane 666's contest of who can sound more robotic while torturing the feminists we've managed to kidnap with readings from Turning a Feminist into a Nawalt booklet. I'd make a mention of Barbarossa and Stardust in here, but the shoutouts in this video are over the top as it is, and if you're in attendance with the meeting, you already know who they are anyways. I am the Cynic, everybody. Have a nice day.